And are we live? We are live. We are live. Well, good evening to you, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Collective Consciousness here on Spiritual Psychics TV, streaming live to you on Facebook and YouTube.
Stop messing about.
What? Who is that?
They can see I'm on. Just get on with it.
What are you doing on here tonight?
Do you want me to take over? Because you look tired, mate.
Yeah, go on then.
Good evening and welcome to, what's the show called? Collective Consciousness. The one and only gorgeous Richard here. And my wonderful co-presenter with the lovely flowing hair, Bill Hughes.
Bald's beautiful producer, Richard. Did you not know that? So what are you doing on my show tonight?
Oh dear, just hold on.
What are you doing on my show tonight?
Oh dear. You know what I mean? Come on, I've got to compose myself. It sees when you can't say that.
What are you doing on my show tonight?
Oh dear.
Do you know, viewers, look what's going to happen here this evening. Do you know, you invite producer Richard to join you on your very well-established mediumship show, and that's it. He's thrown it all out there. Caution to the wind of the whole lot this evening.
I can't help it. It's just my filthy mind. That's all I can say. To answer your question, though, Bill, we are doing some specials. Like last night, we had Deb and myself. Tonight, we've got Bill and myself, and we're doing a fundraiser for Matt and Kirsty. That's what we're doing, Bill. And what it is, just to get people an idea what's happening. Matt and Kirsty's been on the channel since the beginning, basically, and they've give hundreds of free readings, thousands of readings on the channel. They give people who are struggling free readings. They give people who can't afford it onto their workshops. They travel all around the country, majority of the time out of their own expense.
Yeah.
Kirsty has been taken into hospital in and out a few times, as everybody's know, because they publicise that. And Matt and Kirsty's had to cancel like 3 weeks worth of paid work. There's no income. They're not getting any support. They're struggling. They're very proud people. So they're not going to ask for help. And I know they're going to tell me off once they contact me. In fact, Bill did contact me, Matt did contact me yesterday. I just didn't want to answer the phone. I didn't want to be told off because they're proud people. So what I thought we'd do is do this little fundraiser for, if you can't donate, please send out healing for Matt and Kirsty over this really difficult time. But if you can donate, even if it's just £1, go to donations.spiritualpsychicstv.online and make that small contribution. SPTV is not taking any money whatsoever. All of it's going to Matt and Kirsty to help them through this difficult time. They have given so much to SPTV and all the viewers on here, and I felt it upon myself if we can give something back to them as well.
I think that's such a beautiful gesture, and I think that's absolutely lovely. And being part of the Spiritual Psychics TV family, we all stick together.
Yeah.
So it's really important, guys, who join us this evening, if you are in a position just to offer something as little as £1, the amount of people that will be joining this live or watching this live on playback, we can make a snowball effect, and we can generate a little bit of money, as Richard says, which will go towards helping Matt and Kirsty through these really difficult times that they're experiencing at this moment. And they are beautiful, beautiful souls. And as Richard says, they give so much, so freely, and hundreds of readings have been given over the course of the years that they've been with the channel. So please, please, please do dig deep into your pockets if you are able, and do donate onto the link, which Richard will share throughout this evening's programme. Now, we are going to have a little bit of a giggle here this evening, as well as being serious with regards to me serving spirit and bringing through messages for some of you that are joining us here this evening. But the essence of this evening, as Richard says, is all about our lovely Matt and Kirsty and seeing what it is that we can do to help them. And again, just to re-emphasize, financially, if you're not in a position to help, please do send out all of those collective healing thoughts and prayers and send them their way, because they will be just as much appreciated, I'm sure. So God bless you all, and thank you for listening to me jabber on. Shall we say a few hellos, producer Richard?
Yeah, remember also, if you have donated and we haven't given you a reading, please bear with us. We're not saying that every person who donates will get a reading. Okay, but
Absolutely.
If you have donated, just put like a capital D in your text. So then we do. So if I'm drawn to people, I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Unicorns Tarot deck or Oracle deck. Bill's going to be doing mediumship, but you got to remember, when I do my readings, they're not real. I'm not a psychic. Well, I think we all are to a degree, Bill. But I make things up. I'll have a giggle. It's purely just a bit of fun. Admittedly, my readings are far superior than Bill's because he just talks to dead people. So what can I say about that?
Let's just get on with it with a little pack of pretty cards.
Right, yeah. There you go.
Let's say a few hellos to some of the lovelies that are with us tonight. I can see we've got Mary Dixie who joins us from YouTube. Mary, good evening to you, my lovely. Thanks for joining.
And we've got Samia here as well, I can see.
Hi there, Samia. We've also got Millie B who's sending lots of healing out there. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated, my lovely.
Yeah, Gina's in the house, as they say.
And she's saying beautiful cards as well. Have you not got any other decks that you can work with?
I've
because
got
every
loads.
time I come on, because I was going to say, every time I come on and I watch some of your fake readings, it always seems to be the unicorn deck. What's going on there?
I love these. Look at the colours. Look at the vibrancy on that. I think these are so... Oh, look, come on. I think these cards are really, really positive, and I love it. And
good.
I've used other cards before, and I just don't like them. I just can't connect. But when I saw these, yeah.
I was going to say, it's funny, isn't it? I use cards when I do psychic link connections, and I'm drawn to two specific packs that I have, which tend to have more of a masculine feel to them, because there's an awful lot of oracle and tarot cards that are out there that are kind of like geared up to look all pretty and have got fairies and flowers and everything else beautiful and mystical. But for me, it's about having that connection and something just being a little bit more manly, if you understand what I mean, producer Richard.
Oh yeah, I'm manly, definitely manly.
We got lovely Terry Wall joining us from YouTube. Hiya, Terry. How are you, my darling?
Yes, along with Alison as well. Oh God, that's all we need. The two of them together.
That's it. We're going to get them bashing us in our ear, telling us to get on with things.
Yeah,
we've also got Nicola Humphreys, who's with us, saying, I don't know what she's saying because the comment just went, but hi there to you, Nicola. Anyway, God bless you for joining.
We've got Rebecca Smith, who's here. She's from Facebook as well.
Lovely. And Anne McLennan, who's saying love and light to Matt and Kirsty. God bless you. Thank you so much, my lovely.
Yeah, Helen's here.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Yeah.
Chris,
we are
182.
Oh, that's his age, 182.
182. Wow.
Could be his height.
Say that again.
It could be his height. Or
her
her
height.
Be
his height.
Or her height.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got Pamela Astill with us as well, watching via Facebook. Good evening to you, Pamela. Lovely to have you with us.
We are giving readings, by the way, everyone. So you think what's going on? I've got a question though for you, Bill.
Go on then.
You've got the nickname, Big Bill. What's all that about? What's that about?
Richard, you should know.
Don't get me started because I go giggly. And don't start rumours either. Because that was very disappointing. But anyways.
Not all of us can be that blessed, can we? Lovely Joanne Lewis is with us on YouTube. Hi there, Joanne. Good evening to you, my darling.
Yeah, and we got Finn here as well, I can see, in YouTube. Hi to everybody on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time.
We've got Dawn Taylor, who's putting up a laughing emoji. You see, we've got all of them with those filthy gutter minds that are joining this evening as well. I know what you lot are up to.
Disgusting.
We've also,
isn't it?
absolutely. Who else have we got with us?
I don't know. Diane, I think, is here, and Megan's here as well. Diane and
You
Megan.
ladies, thank you for holding this space with us. Lovely Natalie Bentley joins us, putting a love heart up there. Love heart back to you. God bless you, and thank you for joining. Along with Jenny, who watches via YouTube with a little pussycat there, upside down pussycat.
Yeah, see, Julie said when I gave her the Lord of the Rings, I said she was going to win £8 million. Well, it is £8 million tomorrow night.
There you go, Julie. So make sure that you put those numbers on.
But did I say £8 million in cash, or was it £8 million worth of love hearts and energy? Let's see.
This is the question. This is the question. Christine Marius is Murray. Christine, do let us know how we should be pronouncing your surname, my lovely. What is it?
It's Christine Murray.
Murray. I keep calling her
Christine
Marius.
Murray.
Apologies, Murray. I will remember that for future now. Sue Lawrence is also joining us, Richard, saying, I'm here too. Nice of you to join us, my lovely. Right, are you gonna crack on and do some card readings then, or what? Well, there's all these people here. They're expecting to, see something happen this evening.
I did notice that Deb Clark popped in earlier on.
Oh, really? Hi, Deb, if you're still with us. And if you're not, I don't blame you.
She probably popped in for a quickie.
I've heard all about that last night, Deb. I've heard all about it. Oh, my God, my hair's gone curly.
No, I'm not going to go there. Right. But one thing, though, Bill, is when I do my live sometimes, I always give things away. And I am the worst. I've got the worst memory. Now, for the life of me, hi, Trudy, I cannot for the life of me remember who won prizes. So I want people to be honest with me. We gave this away, Bill.
I can't see. I'm still on comments.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know I'm psychic, but you're not psychic.
Well, I'm going to say you're pretty naff, aren't you, really, if you don't know what it is?
We got lovely Kaylee Marie joining us as well.
Use your psychic ability. What can you see then? Because it's not on your screen. So what can you see? What is it?
Well, my mind is still going somewhere back with the comment that you just made earlier on, and I don't really want to revisit that again, if I'm honest. Come on, show us what you've got.
I'm trying to do it.
Richard.
It's not working. Why won't it work?
We've got Mary Beatty Cush, who's visiting us from the first time in US of A. God bless you. And spiritual medium Deb Clark says you need to write things down, Richard. I agree with you, Deb. I agree with you, Deb.
There we go.
Ah, there we go. Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah, it's a picture frame.
Okay. So this was a gift that somebody won live on air.
Excuse me. So we had this. We gave that away, but I don't know who won it. Also got this sea salt and crystal cauldron. We gave away.
Yeah.
Can't remember who we gave that to.
So guys, if you're joining and these were your gifts that you won, then please do place it up in the comment section so that we can get them to you.
We got some crystals.
Oh, lovely. Nice bit of rose quartz
Rose quartz, yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, Bill, I was talking to Alison and Deb earlier on, and I asked them if they could remember. I said, I don't know what it's called, but it looks white. And I've just realised it's actually a rose quartz. That's that one. And then this one as well.
Is that citrine?
Yeah, citrine, yeah.
Yeah, citrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
So we had these and gave these, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who won them. So we're asking people to be honest with me. And because we can check, we just got to go back on the lives, but I can't be bothered to go back on the lives, but I have to really. That's going to be my job tomorrow, to go back on the lives just to find out who won these. But I'm trusting people. That's what I'm doing. And we got this as well.
Oh, that's lovely.
A metal fairy.
A metal fairy.
And a candle crystals.
Oh, they're beautiful. So we've got some really lucky viewers out there that have won some amazing gifts. So please, guys, do pop your names in the comment. Only if you genuinely won them, I might add.
Yeah. Because
Right,
if you
come on in.
don't,
Let's get this pack of cards shuffled. Let's have a
you're
shuffle.
Patient, aren't you?
Well, you know, somebody's got to take the lead, and there's Terry and Alison on jabbering on in the back of our ears here. Somebody's got to do it.
No. Has anybody asked for a reading? That's the question.
Well, I don't know. I can't see the comments now because you've changed the screen again.
God, you don't want much, do you?
Absolutely. Guys, who would like producer Richard to read for them? Pop your comments up in the comment boxes.
Ginny reckons she's win them all. Yeah, right. She's not getting a reading now because she lied.
Look, Helen Mansell saying yes, please, with 3 purple hearts. Lauren Johnson's placing some butterflies and hearts up there as well. Natalie Bentley's placing a love heart.
What for?
They're
showing me the love. And there's old Bev Bottle. Do you know she's on soon? She's on SPTV.
Oh.
I think it might be
congratulations, Bev. It'll be great to see you on the channel. So welcome to SPTV.
I think it's next week, next Wednesday.
There you go. Joanne Lewis has put a D in with love hearts, so she's donated, Richard.
Right, let's have. I'm going to go through our software, and I'm going to type in the capital D, and do a quick search, and let's have a look. I just want to check through the emails as well to see who's donated. If anybody's donated already, to say thank you to them. Yes, we have. Thank you very much. We have Samia is donated. Lovely Samia, thank you very much.
Bless you. Thank you very much indeed. Also, Julie Caswell's donated as well. Thank you very much, Julie. Yeah. God bless you.
Megan has as well. Megan, thank you, Megan.
Millie B, this is fantastic. This is just awesome to see that we've got so many people that are starting to donate, and it's all about that community channel just pulling together to support our lovely Matt and Kirsty at this period of time. So thank you, guys. It's really, really appreciated.
One thing,
Heidi Spice has also done so as well. God bless you, Heidi.
One quick thing is when you actually go in to donate, there's a little tick box that says offset payment. I'd be really, really grateful if you tick that box as well, because what happens is when you do your donation, PayPal will actually take their percentage, and it's quite a lot. But if you tick the offset, that means, you're donating a little bit more, but Matt and Kirsty get the full amount. So let's say, for example, you donate £1, excuse me, then they only get like 47 pence.
Right.
Because PayPal take their chunk out of it.
Yeah.
So if you tick that box, then they get the whole £1, but you pay that, you donate that little bit extra to offset with Facebook. But as I said, you do not have to donate, because I know things are tight at the moment. Please just send out healing thoughts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can I just ask, who do you feel drawn to?
For me to read for, or for you?
No, for me to read for.
Right, let's scroll these names and then let me see who it is that I want to pick out for you here this evening. We got the lovely Mary Dixie. We've got Diane Lawson. Diane Lawson, straight away, I feel that we need to have a reading there for Diane.
Diane Lawson, right.
Diane Lawson, producer Richard's going to do one of these wonderful fake readings for you, my darling.
Right, let's do that. That's on screen for Diane. Now, if I do it so you can see what I'm up to, Bill.
Yes, please.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. So this is what everybody sees when you're live, you see.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I don't get to see all of this.
No, you just see the big box. Shall I show them what you see?
Yeah, why not? Let's show everybody at home what it is that we get to see as the hosts. So you get a feel for what it's like backstage.
Yeah, let's have a quick. So that's what the comments out. You just notice I've just changed that now. So that there at the bottom, we call that a lower third. We got Pamela's name. So if I can then change that, say Diane Lawson. So she donated last night. My software, I just typed in Diane, so it's given me all the comments and how long she's been on for, which is 10 minutes, and when she last commented. But what Bill will see, and all the other readers will see this. That's what you see.
Use when we're delivering our messages to you. So that's why you'll probably hear me bang on so much with regards to, I'll be interested to know what it is that you can take from that part of the message. Give me some feedback in the comments box below, because that just helps me as a working medium move forward with the vein of your message. So that's what you all get to see, that we get to see. So I hope that's been insightful. And do throw some questions out there to ourselves as well this evening, guys. If you've got any spiritual questions, do pop them up, and we'll see if we can help answer any of those for you.
Yeah, so that box you just seen, as Bill just said, that's what they get to see. So if anybody says, oh, you can check out Facebook or whatever, they can't, because they don't know who's on. All they know at the beginning is some names that have come through that they're saying hello to. So they have no idea. The only person who knows what's going on is me.
There you go.
And if they're not good looking, they don't get their names forwarded. It's that simple. Right, Bill. Innocence. That's a card for Diane. It's innocence. And the card here, if I move up to it, it says on here, take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of humour. Well, sorry, sense of wonder, I should say. And there it is. That's the card.
Beautiful card.
Right. Thanks very much. Over to you, Bill. Yeah.
Get it up onto the screen. I'll read it for Diane.
No,
Let me just get a closer look at that.
Yeah, you get lost. You know, you
on,
do your mediumship.
Come on, guys, back
you
me
know,
up here. Back me up here. He's come on to collective consciousness. We can't have him running the show, can we? What's all that about?
Fruit fudge. You know, I don't know. What's fruit fudge?
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. Fruit fudge.
Right, come on then. Let's read this card for Diane.
No,
come on.
What is it with you? What's with all the impatience? You take your time.
You know what I'm like? It's when I start getting spirit activity building up, I start getting faster and faster and faster.
Well, you tell him.
You know what?
You just say, look, Uncle Richard said, go and get stuffed. You know?
No, I would never be like disrespectful to the spirit world, producer Richard.
They know what I'm like.
So what are you getting from this card for our lovely Diane? Then?
Nothing. That's why I'm waffling.
Oh. Diane is a hopeless cause, I promise you.
Right. Anyway, on a serious, take a deep breath.
Right.
Even though, so when people laugh, when they finish laughing, they always go at the end.
Yeah, it's like the winding down from it.
Yeah, I like to wind you up. It's quite fun because
I'm certainly going to be taking one of those breaths when we cut this live this evening, producer Richard.
Okay. Oh, you're so serious. Why so serious?
Well, you know, it's dad mode, isn't it?
No, you don't want to have a giggle. Dad mode is me because I'm the big boss. So there you go. But anyway, because I am waffling, and before anybody else starts saying, "Oh, get on with it," it's a bit of fun, bit of light-hearted. Oh, you know what I mean. I can't speak tonight. You know what that? You know what that means? Gasping spirit coming in. Yeah. I'm not going to say what was going through mine with my tongue. Anyway, moving on. Diane, let's go serious. Diane, what I get from this card is that you need to look into the inner self. Okay, you need to look at. Now, when I'm acting like a big kid today, and if those who know me, I am a big kid anyway. And I think sometimes, Diane, we need to let go of our lives sometimes and just realise, you know what? I want to be a kid sometimes. I want to have this innocence. have this fun. What is the most magical thing, this is in my eyes, that you can physically see and hear? And that is a child's laughter. The innocence of their playing, the great big smile on their face. And they don't know when they've done something wrong. They just think, oh, I haven't done anything wrong. It's there, the crayon's there, the wall is there, what's the problem? Sort of thing. But as adults, we push that to one side. So what I feel with this, Diane, is that you need to let your hair down, as the expression goes, and enjoy your life, okay? And even though you've got the mother there, start acting like the child sometimes. There is a new beginning. There is something new that is coming your way. And I think it's probably something to do with children. I don't know if you're dealing with, if you're in education or whatever, but I get the feeling it's to do with children that are suffering, and you're going to be doing this. So there's some kind of learning and education coming your way as well. Definitely a new mentor it's on its way to teach. And if you are going to be working with children, if you're not already, then that's what I feel it is with that. But I feel you need to spend more time living in the wonder, because miracles do happen, and you just got to go and enjoy yourself. There you go, Bill. That's what it is.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Diane, I hope you can take something from that, my lovely. And thank you so much for making your very kind donation towards us, raising a few pennies and pounds for our lovely Matt and Kirsty Grogan. So for those of you that are maybe just joining the live stream, we are having a little bit of light-hearted fun this evening, as well as being serious with regards to delivering spirit messages from your loved ones. But it's all in aid of raising a few pennies and pounds for our lovely Matt and Kirsty at this moment in time, who are going through a little bit of a patch, and it's our way as the SPT family and crew to give something back to them who've already given so much. So I saw that we had a question that popped up.
I was just about to put that back on the screen, and that was by Sharon.
Okay, Sharon McGregor. Have you ever dealt with a spirit portal in the home? No, I haven't, Sharon. It's as easy as that. No, I haven't, my lovely. I've never dealt with a spirit portal. What happened there with that card?
It flew. You know why? Because I can't shuffle the damn things. That's why.
No, I'm sorry, Sharon. I can't answer that question for you. I've never dealt with a spirit portal in a home.
I have.
So apologies. You have.
Yeah,
so
it's
give
got a
us your
toilet.
Experience.
No,
Richard. What is he like? What is he like? Let me tell you. I want to do a spirit link message here, please, producer Richard, because I've had these energies that have been building up. Can you just start scrolling the names again, please? Because I've got the essence of, I want to say I'm working with a grandmother link vibration here, okay? And I feel as though I want to go to a D sounding surname like Doherty or Doheny or something along those lines. This is where this lady is drawing my mindset at this moment. I want to be a strong character when I was on the earth plane with this lady. I don't want to stand particularly tall with her. I do want to be narrowed down within my frame as she actually starts to make herself a little bit more evidently known to me here. I want to be talking very quick as well, Laura Doherty. There we go. I feel as though I'm with Laura Doherty. Laura, let me know if this relates to you, darling, because I feel as though that pulls correct with your surname. I want to be quite quick firing with regards to the way that this lady would have conversed, almost to the point where I just want to say to her, you need to slow down so I can understand what it is that you're saying. So please let me know, Laura, if this relates to you, because I was very drawn to that D sounding surname. Oh, Christ, she's trying to make me feel sick as well. She's starting to impression upon me. Lisa Wilkinson saying Nana's maiden name was Doherty as well. Oh, great. Okay, Lisa. So listen in as well, and we'll see where it is that we can go with this message. It could potentially be a mother, but she was just making me understand that I was working on a grandmother link vibration. So, of course, we would have had to have not acknowledged her being mum as well as grandmother there, Laura. Okay, but I want to slow her down, as I say. I need to slow her vocabulary down because I can't understand her. She's talking so quick to me at this moment in time. But that's part only, not only of excitement, but this would have, an anniversary of her passing today. God bless you, my darling. God bless you. Let me know if all of this information relates, however, with her, because I need to know that you can take absolutely every piece of evidence that she's shared so far, so we know that we're on that correct link and vibration. But as I say, that D sounding surname really does fit particularly well there with me. Really excited, and that would explain with to the way that you've just conversed and placed your comment up there with regards to it being an anniversary today. So there's that whoosh and that sense of excitement that she just conjoins with me at this moment in time there as well, sweetheart. It's really funny as well, because what she wants me to do, she wants me to start shelling open peas. You know, the fresh peas that you would literally just go out and pick, and you'd open these peas out of the pod. And I even want to eat them directly as they come out of the pot. I don't even want to put them into a saucepan and boil them, she's making me understand. So I feel as though she just wants to take me back somewhat with regards to a memory link association there for you. And I want to stay on the vein of the peas and the pod, because I do need to say to you that you're very much like two peas in a pod as well, as she starts to give this information to me. Important that you give me feedback, important that you continue to converse with me as well, darling, just so that I can continue to move on with this message with her, bless her. I do know as well with this lady that as she starts to impression herself on me, I do feel that there is a great sense of fatigue placed with me, on me, and around me at this moment in time. Small frame and not too tall, talked a lot. Perfect, wonderful, fantastic. Not only acknowledging the fatigue that would have sat with this lady with regards to the way that she would have passed over to spirit and she would have made her transition, but I also just want to place this sense of fatigue around you at this moment in time, because I really do feel quite drained and I do feel quite washed out. So I feel that she's trying to make me understand that we've just got over a sense of illness around you, please. Can you understand that, darling? And let me know. I want to come out of some type of illness or bug around you, okay? Because she's just placing the taste of that linctus medicine within my mouth. Yes, we were very alike. You're giving me feedback there as well. Perfect as well. And that's not just facially she's making me understand, okay? She's making me understand that characteristically you're very much alike, although you wouldn't talk as fast. You would understand there as well, please, my sweetheart. The other thing that she wants me to do at this moment in time is she just wants to take me down to the shops. I know at this moment in time that you've been ditching out. I can see that there's a beautiful little baby in the picture that's coming up on my screen here that joins you. I feel as though I just need to be acknowledging that you've been ditching out old size clothing, and we're in the process of just replacing. We're getting all new products here, you would understand, because she takes me shopping. I know she would have loved a bit of shopping. Most ladies do. I know that sounds very cliched information, but I will always give you what it is that spirit placed within my mind here. So again, feedback on that would be very much appreciated there as well, my lovely. I know it's really important as well that we just want. She suffered from a lot of fatigue. Thank you, sweetheart. I knew that that was a relevant bit of information that I needed to pass over. And yes, to the illness with regards to you just coming out of that. And you are slower talking than she was, Lol. How lovely is this link? That's fantastic. So I'm acknowledging with her, God bless her, that she just wants to make that grandmother link vibration connection. I believe this is with your beautiful little angel that I can see on screen. On my graphics here with your comments, but it's all about replacing those clothing. I know we're going into those spring, summer months now, so naturally we would do that anyway, but I just feel that I want to acknowledge a beautiful pair of little open toe sandals with the strap that would go around the back of the ankle, and I want to put like a little gerber or some type of flower that would sit on the top of the foot there as well, that she's just showing me within my mind at this moment. So again, I'd be really interested to know if you understand why she's done that with me, and if you can take that part of the evidence that she's sharing there as well. Yes, to you clearing out the clothes, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, I do feel that all right, darling, I do feel as though I want to be a little bit bold and say it, because I feel that this is the way that she would have been in life. You're a bit of a brand snob, you would understand, darling, because she shows me Next. She shows me the shop sign Next within my line of sight here. So I know that I want to go to Next, and I want to be picking a few bits and pieces for the little one out from there. Yes, 2 grandchildren that she never met. God bless them. Well, you know as well as I do, sweetheart, that when our loved ones go into, and I do want to say that other room, when they go into the realms of spirit, although physically they're not here with us, they are always watching and they're around us at all times. So she would very much be involved with what's going on within your home. I feel as though, you know what, that vibration and the essence of that childlike behaviour would really draw this lady's interest as well. So I feel as though I want to acknowledge now, as she gives this to me, that she does come in visitation, and you would understand that as well, especially when there's lots of noise and hustle and bustle. She had some sandals like that, if you remember correctly, and she also loved Next. That's why she was placing the symbol of Next into my head there as well, sweetheart. Do let me know about this vibration of energy, and she would have loved it. And you feel the essence of this lady, especially when there's a hive of activity, of energy, the burst of energy where these kiddies are concerned as well there, please, my lovely. Okay. I know with her as well that she just makes me feel, God love her, as though I need to be acknowledging about the falls or the dizzy spells that made me want to fall over, okay? Because can you hear she's affecting my voice as well? She's really taking the pitch and the tone out of my voice. So I feel as though I want to go really quite high in octaves with regards to the sound of this lady's voice as well, please, there, sweetheart. And again, just do let me know. She had a young spirit, absolutely wonderful. That's wonderful that she's just worked so hard here with me this evening. Just talk to me about this dizziness with understanding the essence of wanting to fall, or acknowledging the falls there, please, as well, sweetheart. And just before I send her back off up to the angels, I'm just going to ask her if she can leave you with a parting gift, whether that be symbolic or something that would have physically have exchanged when she was here on the earth plane as well. God love her as well. Do you know, I know that this lady would have had some type of religious connection, okay, because I feel as though you're still holding on to her Bible. There's the relevance of the Bible that's in your possession that ties and connects with Mum as well, please. She wasn't steady on her feet at times. Okay, sweet. Thank you for validating that information there for me as well. She just talks about that to me with regards to the Bible being kept within your possession there as well, sweetheart. And also you would understand about there needs to be some type of acknowledgement with regards to the replacement of the laptop, because I'm being shown a laptop here and something's not quite right. I feel things are slowing down. We need a system upgrade, or we need something added on here as well, you would understand. So she leaves that with you as her parting gift. And I'm going to say to you, Laura, God bless you, sweetheart. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you here this evening. God bless. Over to you, producer Richard.
What for? You're doing well yourself.
Come on, let's have another card.
Oh, you sound like really high pitched. Come on, have another card. You know.
Yeah. She wasn't religious apart from a brief time earlier in her life. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you, Laura, for giving me the feedback there, sweetheart.
Dear. Right, should we say hello to a few people? Let's go. So it's automatic, so you can see it. There you go. So Jenny, I did Jenny. There you go. So don't forget,
Jenny.
We are raising funds for Matt and Kirsty tonight. If you do wish to donate your healing thoughts to them, or if you're a millionaire and you can donate £1, then please donations to donations.spiritualpsychicstv.online. So thank you to
Absolutely.
all those who have been donating already. They have no idea, Bill, that I've been doing this unless they've been watching. And
Right.
they never asked for it. I just put it upon myself. But because of that, I did have an idea as a foundation for law and government, Knight Rider. No, really. A foundation where people can donate, where people who like our viewers or the mediums or whatever on hard times can ask for financial support using the donations by others.
Oh, bless.
And the deck of cards is called the Oracle of the Unicorns. That's the card, and that's Cordelia Francesca Brabs. And it says at the bottom...
He loves a unicorn, Polly.
Yep.
He do love a unicorn.
Enter an enchanted realm of magic and miracles. Stop it, Bill. I can see you're smiling and I'm smiling here as well. No.
So who are you drawn to now, Producer Richard?
Well,
who is it that you feel you want?
As you know, I've asked people who been donating to put a capital D at the beginning. So I'm just going to type in the capital D and see who my random thing comes up. I can't do that sound effects for that. And I've got Chris 182. There we go. Chris 182.
Chris 182. There we go.
Come on down. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Price is Right. And whenever you think, oh, well, that's worth 200 quid, it'd be like £600. You're thinking, where are they buying that from?
Yeah. What about all of those random prizes that they used to give away on the gaming shows? Like a speedboat.
I know. Who wants a speedboat in the middle of, I don't know, Yorkshire or something?
In the middle of central London, yeah. And Bully's special prize, no, we don't want that, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. You can imagine getting a boat and think, well, that's worth like 20 grand. I'll sell that, for 10 grand. Who wants, well, somebody out there might. But what gets me is that there's surprise in their face. And you see the husband going, yes. And then the wife going, are you kidding me? I want this rubbish. So Chris, hi Chris, how you doing? Lovely. Right, this is for you. Go on.
And don't forget, guys, share us out there at Spiritual Psychics TV. Share us out onto all those social media platforms that you have, whether that be spiritual pages or your own. It's easy to do via Facebook. Just hit that share button link, and by YouTube, you've got your swirly arrow icon that sits underneath the graphics screen just there below, which allows you to copy and paste that onto all of your social media platforms. Yeah. So please do share us out there. Help us grow. Let's see if we can reach a few more people this evening and see if we can get a few more of those wonderful, generous donations that you've been making for our Matt and Kirsty.
I've just seen a couple of questions, so we'll answer them after this one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Chris, a card for Chris. Chris wants a card. What's happening in Chris's world? Spirit, oh great spirit. Remember that advert, the toffee grip?
Yes.
When they're all sitting around the table doing a seance and say, is anybody there? And this toffee crisp comes down the middle. It's like that, isn't it? Anybody there? And toffee crisp come down. I told you I am a big kid.
He's the biggest kid going. I feel like I'm having to rein him in tonight, guys.
Never. People have been trying to do that for years. The straight jackets, I've got a collection of them in the side of the building there.
Yeah, well, that's enough of what you do outside of SPTV. Let's get focusing on the cards.
Well, I want mine back, by the way.
It didn't fit anyway.
Well, all I can say, shouldn't have had such a big belly then. Yeah.
You can have that one. I haven't got a comeback.
That's probably calling Big Bill.
Believe it.
No, it's because you're tall, isn't it, Bill? That's where it came about.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially for those who are only 5'2".
Yeah,
and 5'3".
How are you?
Yeah. So we got balance here for Chris. It says, take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. Now, what I feel from this card for you, Chris, is that at this moment in time, like most people in the world, we've got two lives, haven't we, Bill? We have our face, which we smile to people, and the world is brilliant, nothing wrong. You ring up someone and say, "Everything all right?" "Yeah, I'm good." But you just know in their voice, don't you, that it's not good. And sometimes we put this face on for others to see because we don't want them to be burdened with our issues. But it's good to talk. We need to release it sometimes, because if you don't, we hold it in, and that's where I think negativity comes around. It then affects your aura. You then start to get stressed, depressed, and you're already going down this horrible route. So we need to have a balance in our lives. And I feel what this card is saying to you at this moment in time, Chris, is don't stay up late at night. Don't go on all this social media, apart from SPTV, of course.
Of course.
Get a book. If you can't sleep, get a book. Don't go on social media, especially not BBC. Anything BBC, just no. That's a no. TikTok is very addictive. Yes, some things are quite funny on there. Get a book and start reading a bit more. I feel that you need to learn a few more things on your pathway. So if you create this balance by looking under the surface, looking under what's inside of you, this emotional that's been happening with this behavior that you've been going through of late, that you don't know how to control it. If you start looking within yourself, and it goes for everybody else as well, if you look in yourself and see where you can find the answer, because you have gone through this before, and it's trying to say to you, look, you've gone through this, now let's listen to what's happened in the past. Now let's adjust and change your life. I think you get a lot of problems, or solar plexus is sort of tingling, or whatever the case may be. I think that's spirit trying to say to you, look, will you listen to us? We're trying to give you this balance in your life. We're trying to make you feel happier. We're trying to make you feel healthier with your food intake as well. I don't know if you suffer from IBS or not, because I get problems with the belly as well. But they're trying to say to you, enjoy your life a bit more. There is new beginnings, because you can see the butterflies. I know those who watch when I do my fakey readings, whenever I see butterflies and a moon, it's something new, a new beginning, a new chapter that's happening. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is enjoy your life, have fun with it, stop feeling that you can't enjoy it, push everybody away that's negative, and say, off you go. It's like when you have Facebook friends. Are they truly your friends? You don't know them really. If you got 5,000 people, you only probably know 30 of them, and that's it. So there's a difference. Find the real people who you can talk to, who you can trust. All right. So I wish you all the best, and I hope that helps in some respect there for you. And as Christine Davies just said, and it's absolutely right. A problem shared is a problem halved.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, we got some questions here. Oh.
Okay, let's have a look.
My shower keeps randomly turning itself on. Should I call a number of a plumber or Ghostbusters?
Oh, Heidi. I like that one.
Ghostbusters. But
I think.
Go on.
I think she's pulling our leg here.
I think she is, bless us. But a serious question from Lucy here: is it true that you should not buy your own spiritual tools such as tarot cards, and that they should be gifted to you? My opinion, if you don't mind me if I go in first, Bill, no.
Absolutely.
No. I went to a shop with a dear friend, and they had crystals, tarot cards, and everything. And I love wolves. My animal guide is a wolf, a white wolf. And so I went into this shop and I looked around for tarot cards. And when I go to holistic fairs, when I go live, I'm trying to find these sort of animal cards. Never found it. But when I found these cards, when I saw these, I just thought, well, look at that.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I was drawn to these cards. I like these cards. So, and that's my ultimate favourite one. That one. It's called Magic.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
Could it be magic? So yeah.
Oh no, don't sing, Richard.
Oh, I take that as a compliment. You said sing.
No, I said don't sing.
Yeah, but you said sing.
No. I heard you singing when you came to the divine service the other week at Chichester. Don't sing. We want the people to stay here. We don't want to scare them off.
I'm
You
not
don't want to hear
laughing.
him sing, do you, guys? Come on, put it in the comments.
I tell you what, I'm going to sing until people donate.
Oh, crikey. Brace yourselves, guys.
So, what's your thoughts on that question with Lucy, anyway?
Right. So, is it true you should not buy your own spiritual tools, such as cards, and they should be gifted to you? No, I don't agree with that either. If you're drawn to something, you're drawn to that for a particular reason. 9 times out of 10, whatever it is that I use as a tool, whether it be cards, whether it be crystals, tumblestones, feathers, whatever it is, I'm drawn to them, like what you said, Richard. So, no, I've been gifted stuff, new stuff. I think I would have an issue if I was gifted a tool that somebody else had already previously owned and they had placed their own energies upon that. But I think you going straight out there, picking what it is that you want, what you're drawn to, what feels right for you. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, Lucy. So I hope that answers your question, my darling.
It is annoying. Oh, it's got to be wrapped in silk and you got to cleanse it. Really? I think when they say you got to cleanse it because people have been touching the deck, well, no, because the deck has been inside a box and it's only the outside they're touching to have a look, and it's usually sealed. If they're second hand, then use a bit of sage to cleanse, maybe put a crystal on top of it. You know, that's the way. But me, I'm not into all that mumby bumby jumby stuff, thingy bobby thing.
I think it's like anything, whether it be tools, regardless to the way that we all work mediumistically. We're all our own unique self. We're all individual, and we can't carbon copy somebody else.
No, definitely not.
It's great that we might have people that will look up to us and aspire to work in a similar vein, and that's great because that's what being spiritual is all about, where you're sharing whatever gifts, whatever energies you have, and that's a draw, that's a magnet for everybody else to look and think, I wish or I hope that at some point I can do that, because I still do that myself. I mean, I was blown away at the Bournemouth weekend retreat with Marcus Lapser. He done the most phenomenal mediumship demonstration. I mean, I was literally on the edge of my seat and I was encapsulated all the way through, and I thought, wow, I wish that I could have some type of deliverance just like that. And that's great because we're learning from one another. But it's really, really important for anybody that might be joining us here this evening who's going through that process of developing, remember who you are. You're your own unique self. It's great to pick up little bits and pieces from other mediums, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. Not only to deliver messages, but we're here to be a guide. We're here to be a light of inspiration. We're here to give that ability to train and for others to learn and adapt from. But remember, you are you. Nobody else can be that. So I don't know why I went on a tangent, but there you go, guys. I hope that answers some questions that might have already have been premeditated there. Who knows?
Well, Polly's saying she's disliked every pack of cards she's been gifted. I've never gelled with any except the ones I have now, which I bought off a friend.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's lovely to have another take on it. So thank you, Polly, for giving us that. And Lucy saying, thank you. I feel like I may be needing new cards soon. Well, good. You go out and find those cards, Lucy. Good luck on your journey, my darling.
Chrissy, I've just seen Chrissy's comment. Everyone seems to be reading cards on TikTok. Yeah, it's taken over Facebook, dare I say. Now, it's gone mad. But you can get some really strange things on there and funny things. I would say just don't get addicted to it. There was a video clip of a woman the other day who nearly ran over some pedestrians on the street. She's been fined and banned for driving because she was looking at TikTok while driving.
There you go.
Banned. You know, and it was lucky that someone was filming it in their dash cam. and watching her, and it was behind them, and she just was not paying attention to the road whatsoever. The only time she paid attention is when she went up the curb and just missed these pedestrians.
Oh, wow.
Dangerous, very dangerous. Take that person off the street straight away.
Chrissy, my darling, can I just ask you a question, please, as I've got Spirit here joining me? Can you understand Dad coming close to you from Spirit and blowing on the back of your ear, please, my darling? Because I've just got a gentleman who's just stepped forward as your name's flashed up. I hope he's with you. But he's just blowing on the back of my ear and he's tormenting me. He's having a game with me at this moment in time. So I know that this would have been this gentleman's character when he would have been here on the earth plane. Very jovial, okay? But it's something very significant with regards to him blowing on the back of your ear, or you feeling the sense of him blowing on the back of your ear there, my darling. So just converse with me. Let me know if this sits well with you. If not, I'm going to put it out there to see if there's somebody that can claim this gentleman here this evening, please, my darling. Let me just get him to come a little bit closer and I'll start working with him a little bit harder.
Okay, while you do that, because I feel drawn to Chrissy as well, Bill, so I'm going to pull her a card while you start drawing them in. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's work it together and see where we can go with our lovely Chrissy here tonight. So, Chrissy, do give us that feedback there, sweetheart. It's really important that I know that you can understand this information, and if you can't, then I need to be putting this information out there to the other viewing public, because somebody needs to claim this gentleman as a reason why he's come here tonight. And as I say, he's just blowing on the back of my ear. I do feel, and I understand, have a great sense with this gentleman that he stands quite tall behind me here. So I want to be around about 5'11", 5'12" with him. Yes, my dad used to blow on my ear when I was little. Good. Okay, so it's your dad I've got here that's just stepped through when I saw your name come up on the screen. So I'm going to continue to work with you here this evening, sweetheart, if I may. I stand quite tall, as I say, with him. And I do feel quite narrowed down in my frame with Dad. I don't feel as though I want to have a thick-set physique with him by any means. I'm getting a great sense of there being cigarette smoke that's just being drawn out underneath my nose here as well. So I need to acknowledge that Dad would have been a smoker as well when he was here on the earth plane. You would understand there, please, my darling. I do feel that I've got a little bit of discoloration that's going on my fingers here from the nicotine as well, that you would understand he wants to place with me there. I also know with him, as well as there being this very jovial essence to this gentleman, okay, I do feel that when I go towards the back end of my earthly life, before I make my crossing over into spirit, the dynamics of my personality changed very much so. I feel with him, and I understand with him, God bless him, that I almost want to be quite sharp. I almost want to be a little bit aggressive in the way that I'm approaching at this moment in time as well there, my lovely. He was a very tall man. Thank you, sweetheart. So I know that dynamically within my mindset with this gentleman, there was a lot going on that affected my range and my thought process, you would understand. I hope that sits well. You can understand why he's doing that with me. He smoked like a trooper low, bless. Okay, that's why he was just giving me the essence and the smell of that cigarette smoke underneath my nose there as well. He does make my throat feel really sore as well, this gentleman. Okay, so I know that there's an issue around Dad before he's passing within his throat area as well, and I feel that that would have gone straight down into my chest. I'm also being drawn around into the back of my lungs with him as well, please, sweetheart. So I know I've got a multiple amount of conditions and issues that are going on with him before he made his journey home. I feel I need to acknowledge him as Papa from one of the younger generation as well, you would understand. Papa, because I'm just hearing Papa being said in my ear by him. He had Alzheimer's and it made him aggressive towards the end. Absolutely, that's what he was playing out within my mind there. So that's fantastic that you can take that information there for me as well. And it was no good, he's saying to me. I don't know where this is coming from, but hey ho, I give it as spirit, place it with me. And it was no good bringing them grapes up to me at the hospital, because I couldn't eat them. He's saying to me they went right through him, God love him. So you would understand that he couldn't really tolerate fruits. It really affected his tummy as well, God bless him. But especially them grapes. He's got a gripe about the grapes here at this moment in time, Chris. And again, he's just bringing in that fun element and that jovialness with regards to his character as he just starts to chat away and give me a little bit more information and understanding about his life. You know, things weren't easy for him by any means, okay? And I feel with him as well that, you know what, he was very misunderstood. He's taken me into the beginning stages of his life here. He was very misunderstood. I know that I feel as though I want to be talking about a broken home. Now, whether or not that sits with his own dynamics with his own parents, or indeed he just wants me to acknowledge the broken home around you guys, please do let me know there, just so we can move forward with the vein of your message. He did have bad lungs as well. Thank you for confirming that for me as well there, my lovely. Okay. Chrissy, what's going on with your big toe on your right foot at this moment in time as well, please, my darling? He couldn't eat, he had false teeth and could not eat certain things as well. Lol. Thank you very much indeed again for validating that. Talk to me about your big toe right foot, because he's just placing an awful lot of discomfort on me at this moment in time. And I feel as I want to be placing that in present day. I don't want this to sit with him. I want this to sit with you, please, my sweetheart. So again, just let me know that you understand what it is that he's doing with me here at this moment in time. I loved a bacon sandwich with this gentleman because he's just feeding a bacon sandwich with me, but it's got to be Daddy's fruity sauce as well. I don't want brown sauce. I don't want ketchup. I want Daddy's fruity sauce, you would understand. Show me that Daddy's bottle, the old-fashioned glass bottles, as he's just working away within my mind there as well. I love a bit of Frank Sinatra with this gentleman as well. I love all that swing style music, you would understand, that he just plays out in the back of my mind there as well, bless him. Ooh, but you know what? He's just making me stop, and he's just making me just like focus and concentrate on the essence of my breathing here at this moment in time, okay? Again, I'm going into current day life here. I want to be placing this around you. I'm finding it hard at this moment in time to catch my breath, okay? Now, I'm not concerned. I'm not saying that this is an illness that's of any concern whatsoever, because we don't diagnose illness, but you would understand about having to draw on our breath, and it's been a bit laboured at this moment in time. Again, Spirit like to impression upon me with illnesses and conditions, so I feel that this is with you, and we just want to be wrapping you up with a bit of support and healing at this moment in time. Your feedback: I've split up with your partner and it wasn't a happy relationship. I have a bunion on the right toe. Perfect. Okay, that's why he was drawing me there. So again, we'll send the healing down where it's needed at this particular moment in time. Now, just before I send him back off up to the angels there for you, my lovely, I'm just going to ask him if we can have a parting gift for you. You called him Daddy all your life, not Dad. Okay, my darling, thank you very much. Do you understand the Papa, why he was saying Papa as well? I feel as though this is a child that's acknowledging him as Papa as well there, as my sweetheart. Okay, my friend, where are we going with that as well, please? Okay. I want to give you Toblerone chocolate. He's bringing that in as a parting gift here for you. I want to give it to you. I don't want this to be something that Dad liked. I'm giving you the gift of Toblerone from your dad, and he's wrapping that up with an essence of pink colour within my mind. So I know he's sending that with a lot of love your way, my darling. And I'm going to say, God bless you. And thank you so much for giving me opportunity to read for you here this evening. God bless, my darling.
And when you look at the cards, I know you can't see what the wording is on there, Bill, but let's go to imagination first. It says here, envisage a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream, believe in unlimited possibilities. And then the second card, hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light.
Wow, so they're really relatable to some of the information that she's just disclosed there.
Yeah, and it's
with regards to what's going on in her life. Bless her.
Absolutely, yeah. Right, just to let everybody know what's going on tonight, we are raising funds for Matt and Kirsty, who need our support. They have not asked SBTV to do this at all. And as I said before, I'm awaiting a phone call or a text message from Matt and Kirsty to tell me off by doing this if they found out. They give so much to this community, the spiritual community, and SBTV, and they've hit hard times. Kirsty's been in and out of hospital. They've had to cancel lots and lots of private bookings and workshops and talks, so there's no income coming in. So we're asking if you can give something back, even if it's just a simple healing for them both, because we know healing is very powerful, even if it's just £1 as well. But please tick the little box that says offset as well. That's all we're asking for. This is why for the last few days with Deb Clark and I doing this, the readings that you get online from the mediums are legitimate. My stuff, when I do these cards, I call them fake readings because I'm not a professional tarot card reader. I do it purely for a bit of fun, a bit of giggle, and a bit of laughter, and that is it. You don't have to take my readings gospel. If you do want... Oh, the cards are thrown on the floor. That's spirit throwing the cards. They're everywhere. Then if you want a professional reader, go to people like Bill, Polly, Matt and Kirsty when they're back on board, Sam O'Neill, Rachel, and all the readers that Wendy Lindsay, for example, that are on this channel. You can book them for private one-to-one readings.
Richard, can you just pull up that comment from Tracy Turley, please?
Okay, if you bear with me, because I wasn't looking.
My lovely Tracy Turley. Now, I know Tracy. Tracy and I used to work together many, many years ago when we were youngsters, when we were kiddies. We had some amazing times during our work life together. Tracy is a nurse. She has worked tirelessly through lockdown. Tracy's husband served in the forces and he is also self-employed, and she's put, bless them both, I understand completely what they're going through. I know, Tracy, what you're going through at this moment in time. You've been on my mind. In fact, you were part of a conversation that I had this morning with somebody close to me, and can you please personal message me, because there's something that I would like to do to support yourself and your family with regards to helping you guys getting through your sticky patch at this moment in time as well, my darling. So I'm sending out lots of love to you,
Absolutely.
to Andrew and your children at this moment in time. But message me, because there's something that I'd like to do to help, if you'll allow me. Okay, my darling. God bless.
And I think, you know, Bill, what I'm going to say here, if SBTV can help in any way, just let us know and we will do. And
okay, we're going to make that a reality then.
We will. Whatever you're planning, give us a shout.
Tracy's permission. Yeah. Absolutely.
And this is where this foundation idea helps. Because if we set it all up, I'm having a meeting with the accountant to see where we go legally with this idea. Why haven't other organisations or people who do fake readings on Facebook and other channels and earn £20,000 a year, why haven't they set all this up to help other people? That's what I say, and I will say it because I just did it. I find those type of people, they do disgust me. They really do. They don't want to help the community. They help themselves with all their fake number of viewers and likes and whatever. We know they're fraud. We've just got to look at their stats. We know they are. And these people annoy me, and they know who they are. 4 pops to mind. All I can say is look out for the people who have got there. Not all of them, but majority of them have telephone numbers on their Facebook page. Well, why are you going to someone's individual Facebook page looking for support, and at the top it says, read one of my psychics? What's all that about? It's all about money. That's what it is. I went on to a rant there, Bill. Went on to a rant. Did.
You were on to a rant. But do you know what, Richard? Do you know... Look, we're all built differently, as we know. And
we all got to earn a living. I understand that.
You work in a very similar vein with regards to this spiritual belief, this spiritual growth. Now, for me, the essence of being a medium and being able to share what gifts it is that Spirit have kindly placed with me, it's all about reaching out and being able to help others heal. Do you know, some of the best mediums that you'll ever see out there, guys, are the ones that have been at the lowest points in their life ever. Because when they've got to rock bottom, there's only one place that they can go from there. And when they've reached that point, they've had to go into themselves deeper than any of us would ever be able to imagine. And when they've visited that, they've corrected that, they've learned from that lesson, they've built upon those foundations. Do you know, it's all about what they can do for others. And this is a fantastic format. This channel, what we give out to all of you guys for free, we don't gain any money from what we do with our shows. So tonight, as we've said, we are asking for donations for Matt and Kirsty, and that is purely to help support them through their own little sticky period at this moment in time. And Matt and Kirsty, if you are watching or you're watching this on playback, my love, my thoughts, my healing thoughts and prayers are with you both and your family at this moment in time. And we are very grateful and thankful for what it is that you do to touch others. But it is so important that we, as ambassadors for Spirit, we send out that healing element for all of those that are in need at this moment in time. And this is what SPTV does. Regardless of what show it is, everybody on this channel works with that same intent. And if we didn't, Richard wouldn't have us on here anyway.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm just going off on a rant there. So there you go.
I think Chris is in the loop here. She's going feedback. I don't know. I think she's lost. I don't know. I think she's lost the plot. Yeah. Another thing is, I would, if you're getting text messages, if you go to certain sites and you pay, like it says £1 or whatever for text, minimum £3, you're on their book, so they're going to constantly text you. Avoid these people. It's all about money. And they make so much of it. And I know that because a company contacted me, Bill, and said, would I like SBTV have the phone lines on our channel? And they'll have like your photograph and a phone number next to it and say, call one of our psychics. So people would believe it's you they're contacting, but it's not. It's just some person sitting on a sofa, picking their nose, with a tarot card or something. Well, I'm not sure they're picking their nose, but you never know. And are they true psychics, or is it just to earn some pennies? The people who win out of all this is the person's name on the top and the phone companies. Absolutely. This is why I strongly suggest to people, if you want a true reading, go to our directory. We vet everybody on our directory, which is directory.spiritualpsychicstv.online, or just go to sptv.uk and then have a look on there, and you'll find the things or the details that you need. But that's my advice. You don't have to listen to my advice because I do waffle on, but fill in your heart. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. There's plenty of channels like SBTV out there who give so much for free for the community. And all we ever ask in return is that you share, you like, and we ask for you to share and like because it's spreading the word of SBTV and it's giving these readings for free to everyone. We make no money whatsoever. Sorry, Millie, I couldn't help it there.
I'm picking their nose.
Tracy, I've just seen your comment. I'm going to pull Tracy a card with what you said.
Oh, yeah.
You touched my heart there, Bill, and I am a very sensitive person. I care what people say, and this is why we have the lovely Terry and Alison who watch the channel every single day. They are admins, and they won't tolerate anybody coming on, abusing anyone. And we want everybody to be happy on here. And we want to share, chat, make people laugh, make people cry. We have an SPTV fan page. We have a lounge page if you want to donate to our VIP area. It's all about community. So it's all about helping one another and spreading the word, as Jenny just said. Yeah. So this is for Tracy. Patience. It's a lovely card. Look at that, Bill. Look at that lovely card, isn't it? The colours on it. And it says here, pause before you take action. Trust your divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Now that's the card for you. I hope you can see that okay. But I love the colours, the energy that this card gives. But for me, I don't think it's patience. I know you said you're a nurse, so it's quite ironic, really, pardon the pun, as they say. But I feel at this moment in time that you need to step back from whatever you're doing and allow spirit to do their work. You've got to have patience by saying, I'm not going to run for you. I'm not going to keep doing things for you. I am going to step back. You're going to make your own journey so I can get better in myself. It's a way to charge yourself right now. It's a time that you rest. It's a time that you recharge your chakras, your aura, your balance. But also take this opportunity, no matter how excited you are with new prospects of new beginnings or new changes, but take this divine time just to sit back, and you'll find that you're anxious, your stress levels will go down because you're thinking about yourself. Start thinking how you can repair your aura. And if you do that, you will find that things start to manifest. You will find that things will start to happen for you because you've released these mundane concerns, and you're missing out on your life right now. You're missing out on the happiness that you really want to do. I've just seen your comment coming out, you hit a wall. Well, make sure when you hit it, do it with a pillow. If you're feeling angry, just run to the bedroom, punch the hell out of a pillow because it doesn't hurt. Let that frustration go, because when we get angry, emotions fly, and we all do it. Every single one of us do it. But if we can just go and hit a pillow, you're not damaging anything, and it's fun because you start giggling, thinking, what am I doing? I'm hitting a pillow. And this poor pillow is thinking, oh, leave me alone, sort of thing. But on a serious note, I think that I'm trying to help you and encourage you to relax into this period of waiting. Be patient. You need to fill your energy up, but this will these barriers will come down. Just be patient but it's not moving forward because you have to heal yourself first. Okay, just one more card for you, Tracy, there. I've seen another card. I feel like I'm running up a hill. Oh, went in the mud. But then think about that. Remember when you were a kid and you got Wellington boots on and you're jumping in the mud and the mud builds up and it gets hairier? What are you doing? You're giggling. And sometimes we have to look at our life and thinking, why am I learning this? And look back and laugh at it. And then when we can start laughing at ourselves and what we do with our lives, then this negative energy goes. Because we have to think, okay, this is another hill. I've got to get over this. But if you take your time, take your patience, you will get over it. And once you reach that top, it's a new beginning, isn't it? Because you're starting again, but you're going down. And you start to run. You start to enjoy it. What do you do when you start running? You start giggling, like a kid would do. So I feel at this moment in time, Tracy, you need to sort your life out with your emotions. Have this time for yourself. And there you go, healer. That's what I say when you were sitting down in that time to hear yourself, the anxiousness, and there it is there. You are a natural healer. You are a nurse. You have your patients around you. So I think it's quite apt with that card there for you. But you heal others. It's now time for you to be healed. Sit in that time. Sit in the power. Sit in this space. If we can ask everybody who's watching this show, please send out some love and healing to Tracy, who needs it, and not just Tracy, for everybody else who needs it as well. But don't forget yourself. And one last very quick thing, send out healing to Archangel Michael as well. And the reason why I say that, loads of people say Archangel Michael is there and can you help me and so forth. But how about sending him some healing as well for the work that he does? There you go.
Absolutely. There you go, Tracy, my darling. My thoughts and healing prayers are always going out to you, to Andrew, and the children at these troubled times. You know, I know it would sound very cliche. I do know you. I'm closing off my conscious thoughts with regards to what we know about one another, but I do just get the great sense of a whoosh of energy that comes in and stands either side of me. I know I've got both mum and dad that stand at the side of me, and you know what they're doing? They're holding me up underneath my arms. They've got underneath my armpit, and they're literally giving me that great essence and understanding that they're there and they're supporting and they're carrying you through, because you're the one that has to hold everything together at this moment in time. I know that there's elements of frustration that are being placed around you at this moment in time. But do you know what? It's sent to test us. It's sent to show us the strength of character and the power that we actually hold within our own selves. You are one of the strongest women that will ever stand on this earth, my sweetheart. And don't you ever, ever doubt that. And just know that you've got mum and dad with you at all times, and I'm going to leave their love with you. I want to come to Sally Ann quickly as well, please, okay. Richard, if I may, because Sally, just as your name came up there for me, my lovely, I've got the essence of a lady that joins and just stood straight directly at the side of me here. I'm very maternal with this lady. If I'm not with mum, I'm with mum's mum, you would understand. She just whispers in my ear to tell you she's got your angels. She's got the babies, okay? So I know that there must be babies that have passed to spirit that wouldn't have made this earth plane or been on this earth plane for a particularly long time. This lady, as she starts to impression upon me, God love her, she's actually just giving me a sense of distaste and discomfort. So I know that I wasn't very comfortable with consuming my food particularly well. I feel as though I just want to be bringing it up, you would understand. So she places that on me with a great understanding to how she would have been before she made her journey back home there to the world of spirit. But know that your babies are with her, my lovely. I know with this lady as well that there is a softness to her tone of her voice. There is a softness to her character. And she makes me understand that you're very similar as well, because as she places that information with me, she says, keep it there with you. So I know that I'm working with you in present day at this moment. I'm really making in the two of you very similar together, my sweet. This is something that's been on your mind of recent times that she just wants to assure you. Okay. Also, I know that you've been sending your thoughts and your thoughts and your hopes that those babies are being kept safe and that they are growing in spirit, and they are. She's got them and she's their guardian, and I'm going to leave her love with you. Very short, very sweet, but she's just come in and said what it is that she needed to, and I'm going to say God bless you and thank you so much for letting me work with you.
Right, we've only got a few minutes left. I want to go to, there was a question by Sally Ann, which I'm going to answer, and then I want to go to Megan. I don't know why. It's really weird, Bill. Since I've started doing this, I know I have a good giggle and everything, but the text when it comes up with their name, I get it in like bold. If that makes any sense. So you got the normal text. So where you've got like where it says with Sally Ann, and it's like that's how I see it. Where everybody else see where like says Richard, I've heard other mediums say. That's how I see it when it flashes up. It's really weird. I can't explain it. That's how I see.
Wow, it's almost like it's being highlighted to you. Yeah,
that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. So after that, it's going to be Megan. But just to answer Sally Ann's question, she goes here, Richard, I've heard other mediums say on their page that if you repeatedly put up exactly the same words, Facebook will think you're a robot and it will block you. Is that true? Yes, it is. It's called spamming. So what happens is if you put up the same sort of emojis, the same wording, or you repeat so many within 10 seconds, Facebook classes that as spamming and they block you. It's the same thing as when you're putting repeated love hearts or hates. So let's say Bill shows on and someone doesn't like Bill and he put multiple hates, you get blocked. It's not because it's the same person. If multiple people do it at the same time, it's different. If it's the same individual doing it, Facebook can actually ban you or block you from the page or block you from typing anything out. It's an automated system. It's got nothing to do with SBTV or any other pages. It is purely to do with Facebook. It's called anti-spamming. They don't like it. And when we see people who do that, we try to warn them, say, look, don't do this. Comment every now and then, but don't keep spamming. When you don't want to be accused of spamming, because that's not very nice, or constantly, can I read them, please? Can I read them, please? Can I read them, please? That is spamming, and Facebook doesn't like it. So we try to warn people, don't do that. You know, change your word and don't keep copy paste. And we don't want people blocked. You know, if the medium or spirit feels drawn to that individual, they will do. Doesn't matter if you said this message 10 minutes ago. For example, I know that we've got nearly 2,000 comments so far today, and they're all different. But if you keep spamming, Facebook will go, forget it. But we read every single comment on SBTV. If it's not me in the back end, it is Terry and Alison in the front end, looking at all the comments, making sure everything's okay, where I see everything. So yeah. Anyway, so this one, very quickly, because obviously we're running out. So Megan, and she has kindly donated as well. So thank you very much, Megan, for doing that.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. God bless you.
And thank you to everybody else who has been donating. We're going to do this also throughout the week.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a bit of fun. Matt and Kirsty are not going to be here for the next few weeks. So it's going to be me and Deb and I. Me, Deb and I. There's two of me, Bill. You know?
Me, Deb and I.
Me, Deb and I. But if any other mediums who want to come on with us, with Deb and I next week or whatever, to help this have a bit of giggle, then come on. Just say, Richard, I'd love to come on, and we'll contact you and we'll bring you on. You do live readings and have a bit of fun. Right, Megan. Healer again. But those who know me, I don't like doing duplicate cards, because it's my cards, my channel, do what I want. You know, within reason, of course. But I didn't feel that was right. That's the one I wanted. Look at the colours of that, Bill.
That's beautiful colours. Real beautiful colours. Possibility.
Yeah. It says possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And Megan, we all have possibilities in our life. What do they call it? Sliding doors? One door opens, another one changes, or whatever the expression goes. And I think at this moment in time for you, Megan, that the possibilities are there of whatever you want to go now. Through our lives, we all believe that we're here to grow and we're here to learn. And we have to understand. I do question that quite a lot, because if we're in the spirit world and we're told that we plan our life out, and and we come to the earth plane and we have free will. So then what is the purpose of planning our life? Does it make sense? Why would I, as a spirit being, want to come down and harm people? Why would I want to do that? And the answer is because I want to learn. Well, I'm meant to be love and light, so why am I being cruel? It doesn't make sense. There's no logical sense in that. So, but that's just my thought. So what I'm meaning by this, Megan, is that you've learnt a lot. You're in your new chapter of your life where you want to go. And when you look at the winged horse right now, and the colours and the energy, it's trying to encourage you to hold a bigger vision of your life, and don't just look at, I want to do this, I want to go there. Think bigger, because it's trying to say to you, whatever you want to do, no matter how small it is, look at your life and embrace it, go forward and make it bigger. You're one of these people who want to smile. You're one of these people who want to help people. You want to heal people, using the card what fell out. But have this infinite possibilities that your life will change as you grow, because you give so much love and joy to people. Take this love and joy that you give others, use it for yourself. And I don't know why, I just want to say the answer that the question you answered or asked, the answer is yes. I don't know why I want to say that, but I do. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Bill, if you're picking anything out. I don't know. it can get better. Okay, that's what I want to say to you, Megan. Go out, enjoy yourself. Just let the universe allow these possibilities to enjoy your life.
Yeah, it's almost like what I get from that card for you there, Megan, is I see that this Pegasus is so this is telling me that you're on somewhat of a journey at the moment where you're literally at that point where you're almost propelling yourself into the next part of the venture. Those wings are spread, so there's that freedom of flight there that's available for you right now. Yeah. So it's all about taking off, taking the chances, taking what it is that's being presented in front of you and going with it. Run with it, fly with it, because it feels right. There's an awful lot of essence of blue within that card. When I connect with that psychically, when I work with cards, it's a psychic link vibration. It's not a mediumistic link. When I work with that blue, that tells me that there's a great essence of healing ability with you. And I think that echoes something that Richard just said in the card earlier on there. So you've got this ability to heal others, okay? So whether or not spiritually is something that you're taking into, do, and the possibilities, it's there for you to embrace. But whatever this journey is that you've got going on with you at this moment in time, where you're going full power towards it, you've got that freedom of flight. Spread your wings, go with it, and good luck, my lovely. And that's what I'm going to say with regards to what I got on your card, sweet.
Or what he said. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. You've had a good giggle. And I'm saying good night because I know we're a bit earlier than we were last night, but we're having internet issues, as you noticed when Bill was talking there. So that means these kids are on Xbox, PlayStation, Netflix, everything. Sort of thing.
Quite possibly, yeah.
So thank you, Bill, for coming on tonight.
You're welcome. It's nice to be able to be of support, as I say, to our lovely Matt and to all the viewers that have joined us this evening, shared us out there. God bless you.
You're breaking up again, Bill, I'm afraid.
We wouldn't be able to. I'm going to say good night. God bless. Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I'm going to pull you a card, Bill.
Ah, thank you.
Freedom. It's for you. Do you know any George Michael songs?
You don't want me singing.
Definitely not. I've heard you singing in the bath. Did I just say that? Sorry.
Geronimo.
Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. And you look at the card there. She's flying high. I don't think I need to know or explain to you about that. This card is for you, Bill. And
100%.
I hope that makes sense to you there. And lastly, a card for everyone. Right at the very top. Miracles.
Oh.
Okay. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the how. Enjoy it. Live your life. Love it to its best capabilities. Remember, you're not alone. You're never alone. If you need to talk to people, come on to SBTV, go into the chat rooms, Facebook, and not Facebook, the SBTV fan page, the lounge page. Come into our live chats. Mediums are there to listen. We're all there to listen. That's what we do on this channel. And if we can help people like Matt and Kirsty, like Tracy, and everybody else, then let's do it. Let's bring spiritual people together. Hey, that's the slogan. I had to bring it in. Right, say good night then, Bill.
Good night then, Bill.
Right.
Say good night then, Richard.
Good night then, Richard. That sounds weird. It sounds like I'm talking to myself. I do anyway. Right, good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night. God bless everybody.